Imagine someone sitting across from you, showering you with compliments, not just the you look great today type of compliment, but something far more extravagant. You're a genius. I can't believe how amazing you are. No one has ever done what you're doing. Um, you're truly one of a kind. You feel flattered, don't you? Maybe even overwhelmed. Now, as those words sink in, let me ask you this. Have you ever stopped to wonder why they are saying these things? What if I told you that in many cases, excessive flattery isn't just a harmless act of kindness or your way to boost your mood? It can be a manipulation tactic used with an agenda. Stick with me because the next few minutes are going to open your eyes to something that's probably been flying under your radar. Look, compliments are powerful. When someone praises you, it triggers positive emotions, endorphins, dopamine, the good stuff. We all love to hear that we are appreciated, seen, and valued. But here is the catch: over complimenting can actually be a tool, a well crafted weapon used to influence, control, or manipulate you. And you might not even realize it's happening. See, excessive flattery works on a psychological principle called reciprocity. This is the idea that when someone does something good for us, we feel the subconscious need to give back in return. The person complimenting you is setting you up to feel indebted to them, even if you don't fully grasp it at the moment. Oh, they say I'm brilliant. I should probably listen to their advice more. Or, wow, they say I'm amazing. I need to do something nice for them in return. Now, let's break down how excessive flattery is used to manipulate you. Excessive flattery is often about creating dependency. If someone constantly tells you how wonderful you are, they are creating an emotional attachment. It might seem harmless, even sweet, but when it's over the top, it can push you into a cycle of validation seeking behavior. Consider this: if you start believing that you are only valuable when others confirm your worth, you are likely to seek out those compliments over and over. This makes you more malleable and susceptible to influence. Another tactic flattery is often used for is to soften your resistance. Think about it. When someone flatters you, you are naturally inclined to want to please them. If you're not careful, you can end up agreeing to things, making promises, or doing things you don't want to do just to keep that feeling of being admired alive. This is particularly dangerous in situations where there are power dynamics at play, say at work, in romantic relationships, or even friendships. An excessive compliment can lead you to say yes when you'd usually say no, simply because you want to preserve that positive feeling. Flattery gives the illusion of friendships, of kinship, but often it's a mask for hidden motives, pushing you to comply with something that benefits the flatterer, not you. Now, one of the most dangerous aspects of excessive flattery is how it can gradually erode your boundaries. Healthy boundaries are crucial in relationships, whether they are personal or professional. But when someone flatters you, it makes it harder to say no. How can I refuse them? You might think. They think I'm incredible. This gradual erosion of your personal boundaries can leave you open to exploitation. You may begin to prioritize the flatterer's needs over your own. After all, if they think you're so great, then they must be deserving of your time, your energy, and even your resources, right? But that's where the manipulation begins. So let's talk about what excessive flattery does on an emotional level. We're all human, and at some point, we all want to be seen, heard, and appreciated. But excessive praise can sometimes feel empty. Why, you may ask? Because deep down, we know when something feels insincere. Our intuition picks up on it, even if we don't subconsciously recognize it. And here is the kicker: when you start receiving excessive compliments, it can make you question the sincerity of all compliments. You might wonder, do they really believe that? Or is it just part of their game? Now that we've established how flattery can be used as a manipulation tactic, let's shift gears. How do you protect yourself from this subtle and insidious force? Number one, develop self-awareness. Start paying attention to how compliments make you feel. Are they genuine or do they feel exaggerated? Trust your gut. If someone's praise feels like it's coming with strings attached, it probably is. Number two, set strong boundaries. If you are in a situation where you feel flattered to a point of discomfort, practice saying thank you without feeling the need to give back. You can accept compliments without letting them dictate your next move or decisions. Evaluate intentions. Be aware of the context and the person doing the flattering. What do they stand to gain from praising you excessively? Is this person trying to influence you to do something you wouldn't normally do? Reflect on their underlying motive. That's very important. The fourth one is for you to embrace self validation. When you learn to validate yourself, compliments from others don't hold the same weight. You won't be seeking external approval for your worth because you already recognize your value. This is one of the most empowering steps you can take to protect yourself from manipulation. Now, let me leave you with this thought. Manipulation often starts small. A little compliment here, a little praise there. It might feel good at first, but over time, it can shape your choices, alter your self-perception, and even lead you to make decisions that aren't in your best interest. In a world where it's easy to be swept up by flattery and external validation, you must learn to recognize when you are being influenced. Flattery is meant to make you feel good, but it's also meant to keep you under control. You have to be the one to decide if that's a dynamic you want to participate in. So, next time someone is showering you with compliments, take a moment to pause and ask yourself, why are they saying this? And do I really believe it? Remember, your worth is not tied to someone else's words. And when you learn that, nothing, no matter how flattering, can take that power away from you. I hope this has helped someone today. Thank you for listening or watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Have a good day. Bye.